Alright, good. Station's done. All stations rewired. Now, to consider junctions. Let's see, I have like 15 minutes left to reconsider junctions. I'm not gonna get very far. But let's get started on it. Probably the regional exit is the most complicated. I'm gonna like save a copy of this in case I just break everything and completely fail. Let me do a backup. And then I won't back up at the end of today's stream. We need a persistor and a pass forward coming in and going out on both sides, and it has to reset. So I was thinking one way of doing it is that the junction never actually completely clears, but each time it receives a new signal, it updates to the new signal. At the moment, when you go through, the whole junction turns off, like all this is off. All that is off. One way of doing it is that you don't have it all turn off after you go through, you just put in a new signal. Like each time it receives a new signal, it switches to the new signal. Which is what we have in the stations. So we can use the station technology in the junction to make it simpler. I'm scared to get started. I am scared to get started. The other question is, do I try to fit all the wiring underneath the tracks, or do I accept them spreading out a little bit the way they do now? I think at the junctions, I accept them spreading out a little bit. Mostly because some of these junctions are really close together, like this. Well, it's not that close together. Well, this is, look, like there into there, right? If I try to squeeze everything underneath the tracks, there might not actually be enough space down there. So if I accept that they stick out a little bit at the junctions, and this is diagonal too, which is gonna be a little bit complicated. And of course the spacing is it's gonna be different. Alright, no more pistons. Well, I shouldn't actually remove all those. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because that's the wires coming in. Although this is suspicious. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Something, something, 3. So, first thing, we don't change this because this is the switching. So everything has to count backwards and count forwards from this. No, we did. I was thinking if we put if we hold the signal back here, if I hold the signal back here, I have to pass it forward. Okay, the entry signal doesn't entirely clear. It just changes every time a new signal comes in. And that activates the junction. And then as you exit, you pass it forward whichever direction. So okay. Back from here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I mean, we'll stick it back in the same place as before. It's there. One, two, three, four, 5. Oops. 2, 3, 4, 5. That way, that way. Somewhere coming in. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, well, 14, 15. And then here, loop this back, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Loop this back as you do. Lock. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unlock. Fascinating. Fascinating, fascinating, fascinating. So 1 locks the 1 Right, if I put in a 2, it now locks the 2, etc. up to 5. Why is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Why is that oh, because it's an extra delay, right? No, that's not it. What's going on? I guess this loop is too close. Let me just like do that, I guess. Alright, that resolves that issue probably. One, 5, 1. So every time we receive a new signal, 1, 2, 3, 4, it changes that, and we don't have to cancel this back ever. And so here, anything other than loop 4, well, what happened there? Oh, anything other than loop 3, I mean. Wait, what? 3? We'll make sure we stay in loop 3, right? Right, great. Change that to 1 again. So we don't need any of this exit stuff. That's wild, we don't need any of this stuff. We just pass the signal forward and that's it. And we never actually cancel the signal inside the junction because every time it receives a new signal, it will cancel itself. So we don't actually need to do it. It does it by itself. Let me put that back. Because at the moment we cancel it back so that because when the next signal comes in, it doesn't reset the saved signal, right? So we have to cancel it back. But if every time a new signal comes in, it cancels the saved signal and sets it to the new one, then we don't need to do that. Oh wait, what am I doing? This is a signal coming out. Don't break the stuff up there. Oops. Let me just move this forward a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is actually wild. Like the junctions are so much simpler. I just realized how incredibly simple the junctions are gonna become. Absolutely wild. What is this? Alright, remove that. All I need is to extend this a little bit. Time's pretty much up for the stream, but let me just... I'm gonna do this first, because this is the weird bit. This has to be a different sort of circuit. So when it's on... Oh no, it doesn't. It just needs to be a sticky piston there. I just didn't mean to break that one. Okay, put that back. I'm not supposed to use a piston. Wait a minute, it doesn't have to be a piston at all, it just has to be a wire. It's just... Oh my god, it's just a wire! It's just a wire. Crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think, hold on, let me just see how far that is. So loop 3, if it's loop 3, see, it remembers loop 3 here. And, okay, I need a... Wait. Oh, it needs to be inverted. It needs to be inverted? But it already is inverted. Oh, it needs to be inverted, okay. Let me... Hold on. Hold up. Wait, no it doesn't. I just wire it in. There. It's just a wire. And then unbelievable. And then if it's 1, wait, what? If it's no, wait a minute. 3? Is it 3? Oh, it is meant to be inverted. What am I doing? It's meant to be inverted, my bad. Okay, we need to invert this. Wait a minute. No, 3? Okay, 3 goes straight through. But I don't want to invert it there, do I? I want to invert it earlier because it's... I just want it to be... I don't want to block next to the... If it's 1, it goes down there. Okay, I don't want to block next to the track. I'm going to invert it further back. Where's the best place to do this? Let me... Maybe 1 block further back than that. Did I knock that out? And then up to there. There. There's nothing above ground, crazy. Alright, that's good. 1... Alright, I'm gonna stop the stream here. But I think you can see what's going on already. What's going on is that the junctions are much simpler. I guess on the other branches you still have to have the iron side and the gold side come together in an AND gate. Maybe there still be a little bit of... Unless I can fit the AND gate down here as well. No, there's gonna be like one overpass, one wire coming across on the other ones. Alright, when I come back in next week, I'm gonna finish this junction and it's gonna be so much simpler than it was. It's mind-boggling. Absolutely mind-boggling. Alright, see ya.